Gonna see a group of rogues who are complete toxic and they run shock turrets and shit just to, get manhunts, but legit, you don't need to get shock turrets to run a manhunt. You literally do not need shock turrets. If you gotta use a shock turret, then you're just garbage. And these guys jump 4-on-1. Legit. These guys are bad. They jump 4 versus 1 and these guys are just cancer. See, watch, they're gonna do nothing but jump 4-on-1. Hey, bro, I'm recording right now. These guys are toxic. This shit's going up. I'm recording them using shock turrets and stuff. Like, you don't need a shock turret to run manhunt. If they gotta do that, then you know there's something up. Hey, Lord Cry, challenge me right now. 1-on-1, no shock turret. Right now, let's go, bro. I'll let you heal up.
Keep your head on a swivel. I've detected a manhunt in your vicinity.
Hey, tell your friends. I'll challenge you to 1-on-1 right now. I'll challenge you right here. No shock turret. If I see that shock turret, you forfeit. Hey, no. Let me 1v1. Let me 1v1 that guy. Come on. Don't let... Hey. Let me 1-on-1 him. Let me 1-on-1 Lord Cry right now. Let me 1-on-1 him. Yeah, that's right. Do it. Do it. Petty kill. They're garbage, bro. They won't even accept the 1-on-1 challenge. Like, these guys... Oh, they are so toxic. A 1-on-1 proves everything. And I sat there and took it. I didn't even try to fight. These guys are that toxic. They want to get their manhunt just to do this. They just want to get their manhunt and get caches. Just because they think they're the shit. No, they're not anything. Yeah, run away, bro. When it's 1-on-1, you run, bro. And look at that shock turret, really? Dude, you're garbage. Come on, Shal. Get up here. Come on, Shalab. Get up here. 1-on-1 me right now. Come on, bro. Don't be toxic. Shalab, bro. Don't be toxic. Own up to it. Legit, bro. You're that toxic? Come on, bro. Are you that toxic? Come on, own up to that 1-on-1 right now. 1v1 me. Right now. Put that shock turret away. Put that shock turret away, bro. I will 1-on-1 you. Put that shock turret away. Right now. Come on. Own up to it. Own up to the 1-on-1. Hey, Marcos? Bro. Let me 1-on-1 this guy. Let me 1-on-1 him. Of course, you guys run shock turrets. 4v2. Like, get out of here. Guys are bad. Dude, these guys are trash. Shake my head, bro. Fucking these guys are so toxic. People might call me toxic for calling people out like that, but you know what? I'm not a toxic person when I'm trying to prove that I can take people down without being, well, without using shock turrets. Shock turrets is what destroyed this game, bro.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Where's that one guy? I want to challenge him real quick. Where is he? Was he killed as a rogue? Pretty sure he was. But yeah, these guys, 4v1, they use shock turrets, and they run immunizers. They're not good, because legit the only reason why you should run immunizers is grenades. People like to nade spam. I will not lie. I do it myself. I can understand why someone would run immunizer, but why do you need an immunizer for shock turrets? You don't need to run a shock turret just to prove a point. Legit, I don't run shock turrets and I do just fine. Hey, come on, let me one-on-one, Shala. Lord Cry, come on, let me one-on-one him. Don't you do that. Alright, you're petty, bro. These guys are petty, bro. They won't let me call a person out on a one-on-one. I even tried calling him out before I started recording, and that's when they jumped me 4 versus 1. These guys literally are bad.
What are you waiting for?
I want them to prove their worth. If they can prove their worth against me in a one-on-one fight, by all means, then I'll shut up. But if they're just gonna sit here, running around as a manhunt with fucking shock turret, I don't care. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how bad you are. I want people to prove their worth without running a shock turret. And all these guys did was run a shock turret. I called them out on a one-on-one. But yet, 3 of those rogues that you saw manhunt, me and a couple others wrecked them. And then now they're just running out to their manhunt goal to clear it just because, oh hey, look, we got rank 5. Legit, it doesn't matter if you get rank 5 or not. What really proves your worth against, you know, players in this game is being able to fight on your own. One-on-ones are the way to go. But if they're not gonna do a one-on-one, then no.
Leaving contaminated area.
Watch out. There's a manhunt detected near your position.
Yep, 2v1, can't do shit on your own. Come on, bro. Face me one-on-one. Right now, let's go. Ah, shock turret, shock turret. I see that shock turret, bro. Shala, if you want my respect, you'll face me in a one-on-one right now, no interference. Let's go. Come on, Shala. Hey, Shala, I'll face you one-on-one right now. I'll let you heal up, bro. Come on. You face me in a one-on-one right now. If you beat me, I will not shit-talk you. If I beat you, then you quit running that shock turret, bro. Come on, right now. No hiding behind cars, either. And you're running Nomad, bro. You shouldn't need a shock turret for running Manhunt. You should not. To be honest, bro. The only thing you should need is booster shot and immunizer. That's all you should need, ever.
Incoming supply drops detected.
Legit, that's all you need, bro. What are you running for firearms? What are you running for firearms and stamina? Just wondering, bro, how much firearms are you running? because I keep my shit pretty even. But mainly, it's those guys that are toxic. Don't follow their toxic ways. They want to use shock turrets, let them. Because you can outplay someone using a shock turret, bro. You should not have to use one, even if you're using that. Nomad, you literally are a walking tank, bro. People might call you toxic for running it, but I see people run it all the time. It's kind of like how me and you run it. I don't think you're toxic because you use a Nomad. If it's a one-on-one, if you proc first, that means you lose, right? Yeah, exactly. So, I'm just wondering why they're so toxic about their style. They 4v1, they jump people. Like, rogues shouldn't need to jump. If you go rogue, you should not have to jump someone. I believe you couldn't. I believe you don't have to jump someone. I bet you could take 2 versus 1 right now. Because me and you are both solo. And I get you're running a manhunt, and I mean, you're kind of a target right now, but... I literally run solo all the time. I just think they're toxic because of... They run shock turrets, bro. You should not need shock turrets when you're 4 versus a few people. If it's a full lob, like if it's a full session, I get that. I get that. But... You shouldn't need a shock turret for just a few people. I mean, come on. What's the best they're gonna do? I mean, yeah, they got put down a while ago, but... They just kept running. That's all they did. Hey, don't shoot him, don't shoot him. Come on, bro, don't shoot this guy. Leave him alone. Thank you. See? That's how nice the Division and community is if you don't fuck with them. But I get it. You want to do your manhunt. You want to get ranked. I get it. But, I mean, don't run shock turret, bro. Shock turret, you should not need a shock turret. And also, don't follow that group of 4 that was there, because they literally are toxic. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Marcos, especially. You run a shock turret, you shouldn't need one. You're running striker, bro. You could probably take someone out without using that turret. I'm just saying, be less toxic, man. I'm not saying you're toxic by using Nomad. I'm just saying you're toxic either using flame turrets, disruptors, and all that. In a one-on-one, do you ever run that stuff? No, it's always booster shot and immunizer. Because of the nades. Because people like to take frag grenades and throw them at you like that. And that's how they get you. But, legit. Other than that, if you think you're good enough to go manhunt, which I know you are. You proved it. You're killing people without having to jump. But, I mean, come on. You shouldn't need a shock turret, though. Like, I'm not trying to say you're bad or anything, but... Don't run shock turret, bro. Hey, leave him alone, bro. Alright.
You've disavowed a division. This action will mark you as rogue.
Well, you really can't do anything without fucking multi-vision, bro, can you?
Bro, he's not even shooting at you right now. What are you talking about, bro? Funny.
Yeah, but he'll shoot when his all these little fucking fuck buddies come out though, right? Yeah, exactly.
Well, no. I'm just telling him don't run shock turret, bro. I'm just telling him don't run a shock turret, because you shouldn't need one if you're doing a one-on-one, right?
One-on-ones don't prove anything, bro. They're fucking meaningless.
To you, they might be. Because you never get ranked in DZ, bro. When you're ranked, you want to prove.
Rank, bro? Who cares about rank, bro? Nobody... This isn't a competitive game, my man.
Have you seen this game? It's a third-person shooter. Everybody in the dark zone goes rogue on each other all the time. It's not competitive. Yeah, everybody's just having a good time, but...
Everybody runs Nomad and Pred, bro. Everybody runs Nomad and Pred. It's not a competitive game, bro.
No, I've seen Hexo builds.
The ranking system is horseshit.
I've seen Hexo.
The ranking system is horseshit, bro.
To you, yes, it might be horseshit. That's your opinion, bro. But to other people, you gotta think about how others feel. You know, you can't just come here and...
I gotta think about what anybody else feels. That's the thing, man.
And who cares about Pred? Pred, the worst counter for a Predator mark is running Immunizer. You run that, they're pointless. That's why I run Immunizer. And then I run a booster shot as well.
Rogue status no
So
longer.
Booster shot and...
Why do you run Nomad?
Why do I run it? It's because I just got jumped 4v1. It's for survivability against that. I got jumped
So
4 versus 1.
Why wouldn't you use... I get jumped 4 versus 1 all the time, but I don't run Nomad.
Okay, that's just you, bro. I feel more comfortable running this against 4 versus 1s. You run something else because you're more comfortable with 4 versus 1s than whatever you're running. You might be running Hexo, you might be running high end. It doesn't matter what build you run. There's always a build that will outclass you. No matter what build you run. And it also depends on skill.
No, see, how long have you been playing this game, Draco?
I've been playing for about 2 years, almost 3.
Alright, so after 1.7, man, skill went right out the window when they introduced Pred and Nomad. That's just a sad, it's just a
They
sad
nerfed
truth of
it.
this game, bro.
It's not that OP anymore, bro. They nerfed it.
It sure
Supply
is.
drops have
Because this
expired.
30 popped, and I bet you if I shoot him again, he'll get another one. Want bet?
The most I've seen someone get is 2 pops in a row other than their green.
2? I've seen people get 7 and a green.
Alright, well, maybe they're fully optimized, but that's because they're running alone. It's a 50-50 shot in the dark. You can't hate on a 50-50 chance, bro.
Why do you need 7 lives, though? Why would you need 7 lives?
If you're not fully optimized, you shouldn't be running around the dark zone anyway.
But
Well, it doesn't even matter about the optimization, really. It just matters on your skill.
But it does, though, from your weapons and your defense and your survivability makes a difference when you're optimized.
Yeah, I get that. But my armor, since I recently rolled some stuff on it, I gotta re-optimize it again. That's why I come to the dark zone. It's the easiest way to get div tech.
I'll go take care of this aggro.
Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, bro, skill is still here. You just gotta tell people
It's
don't
not,
run
bro.
that stuff.
It's not, bro. Sadly, it's not, dude. I'm trying. Listen to me. It's really not. You're running a build, right? That if I shoot you and I melt you, you're gonna get another life. There's
Yeah,
no
but that's a
skill, bro.
50-50 chance
There's
regardless, bro.
There's no skill. There's no skill in it, though. That's
It's
the
kind of
thing.
like how a striker, you know, striker gets those stacks. If they can instantly hit you, you're gonna get melted, right? It shouldn't matter. There's
Yeah,
counters to
you're
each
instantly
build,
gonna get
bro.
melted by anybody that has a decent build. That's the thing. But why would you need 6 lives just to survive? That's my point.
But that's the thing. Not many people can do 4 versus 1, bro.
The only problem is that the game, there's no rules. So you're right,
No, that's,
and
I
they're
understand
and
that.
they're
I understand
right.
that.
You're
But
right,
what
and they're
ruined this
right.
game-
Unfortunately, yeah.
What ruined this game is Nomad and Pred is what ruined this game, and it only happened in the last 8 months, bro. Because
agree.
everybody, that whole group over there, 3 of them were running fucking Nomad.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but
3 of
the
them
thing
in a
is,
fucking team.
when you're in a group,
team,
though,
bro.
when you're in a group, it don't matter because they only get 1
It does
proc.
matter because you get an extra life, Draco. You get an extra life
Yeah.
in a team. So
They get
instead of
1
fighting
extra
4
life.
People, you're fighting 6 people. Do you see my point?
Yeah. Yeah. You're
Him
right.
right here, he's solo. If I melt him again, his Nomad's gonna pop again. See? So I've killed him twice already. But he's still got an extra life.
Right, but the thing is, that's because he's alone. When you're running it alone, you get higher chances of that proc.
I get that. I get that. My point is...
It's not his
it's a
fault. He probably
cheesy
wants to
build.
run solo.
That's my point, bro. That's
It's
my
probably
point.
not his fault, though. He wants to run solo. That's his choice. And yes,
You're right, and
you get...
So do I, but I don't need Nomad to run solo. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, nobody needs it. It's just he wants to run it at this time, you know? I don't even really run this build most of the time. The most times I run a build is a Reclaimer. I run Reclaimer a lot. I run Reclaimer for the most. That is my 290 gear score. That one's my highest... That is my highest gear score. It's Reclaimer. I run Reclaimer all the time. I recently got my 6-piece Nomad. I just want to see how it works. I used to run the 6500 and 5200 stam. So I used to run the 6500 firearm for it, but then what I do is I'm experimenting with the build. I'm not using it to just solely for PvP. I'm just trying to experiment with it, see what works best for me. That's why I run it right now. It's because I want to see what works best for me when I run this build.
It's useless anywhere else in this game.
Manuel, hold on, bro. But yeah, I can get that. Even after the Division 2 comes out? Oh yeah, I have Division 2 at the moment too. I have the access to it. I'm pretty sure everybody does. I even had access to the private beta. I'm recording. I was recording how toxic the group of 4 was before, but they were all running shock turrets too. I can get why people would run shock turrets, but with a group of 4 running nomads, yes, you should not need that many shock turrets. They were all running shock turrets, immunizers. That's toxic, complete toxic. But I mean, yes, you might hate the build, but I also run Banshee as well. I think so, Manuel. I'm not sure though. You could get the... I don't know if it still gives you the rewards after it comes out, but you might have to check that yourself though. I'm not sure about that. But like, I'm not trying to start an argument with you, Wick, but I mean, everybody has their build they run. I run Reclaimer most of the time. I just wanted to test out how I would run my Nomad. That's all I wanted to test out. And then I also run Alpha Bridge. I run Alpha Bridge. Alright, see you later, Manuel. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what works best for me. I have many different builds. I went from defense to Banshee to Reclaimer, Tactician, Alpha, Predmark. But other than that, it's all based on what you like to run. I get it. Not everybody likes to run the specified, classified builds, you know. Where'd that one manhunt go? I want to chill with that guy. Oh, he went and cleared it. Okay. That's cool. But yeah, I'm not trying to start shit with someone though. I don't try and do that, but it's just people who run shock turrets and shit, they're toxic. The main problem is when I go into the dark zone, I mean, most times I will run a Reclaimer. That's because I have my group with me, but since I stay up late as all hell, because I'm Central Time Zone US, I literally can't sleep at night, and also I'm probably thinking of getting a job for third shift instead of, you know, running just a night shift that doesn't even go all the way through. But once I can though, I even run stuff on Twitch so I can play music and all that. So if any of y'all are interested, I'll try and put my Twitch account down below. If you guys prefer Twitch, just let me know in comment sections if you prefer me doing it on Twitch or no, that means you favorited it. So, like, is it this kind of a lock right here on this weapon right now? Or does it have, that lock? What talents are on this? Predatory, don't want it. Because if Okay. That means you marked it as a favorite. So what you gotta do is you gotta go above that weapon and hold in your R button. So the right thumbstick if you're on console, but if you're on PS4, I mean, then you, well, I'm not sure what it would be for PC or anything, but it's right thumbstick, you push it in and see how it marked it as a favorite. You would unmark it as a favorite. So and then that would fix your weapon, you would be able to sell it and everything like that. But if you don't want to get rid of something, I'd suggest putting a lock on that thing, just so you don't accidentally sell it or deconstruct it, though. The reason why I don't is because I'm usually careful on that. I look at what I dismantle before I... Oh, I get that, I get that. I'm a whiskey man, bro. I love my whiskey. But yeah, I'm not trying to start arguments with that one guy that was there, Wick. I'm just trying to point out the fact people have builds that they're comfortable with. I feel comfortable taking 4-on-1s with this build because I get a chance. Alright, Manuel, do you prefer YouTube or Twitch? Because I have both, and I usually stream longer on Twitch than I do YouTube. Just wondering. Oh, you have all of them? Alright. I might do more on Twitch, so I'll try and put my Twitch TV account in the description once I can go onto my phone and get that shit done with. But the reason why I like Twitch more is because of the copyright strikes on YouTube. Right. But yeah, I just prefer Twitch because I'm able to... Right. But, I just like Twitch because there's no copyright strikes, and if people start saying racial shit, then I just throw them out instead of, you know... Well, I'm not trying to say what you said was... Well, I'm kind of saying that was kind of wrong because it's YouTube and everything, and they have, you know, a thing against that, so... I mean, you said it once. I'm trying to make sure no one comes in here, starts spewing that around, because... I like to moderate my own Twitch account. I don't let my other moderators do much. But, yeah, just, I might stream more later today. Yeah, I know you didn't mean it, but, yeah, racism is not a good thing. But I know you're not trying to. You're just trying to get me to laugh a little bit, and that's... I mean, it's funny when you just come up and chat because it's still there on my screen and everything, so I don't have to look at my phone or anything. So... But yeah, anyway, I hope that helped you out a little bit, and just to show you what I'm running a little bit. I'm running 7.7. I know you didn't mean anything racial by the word, you know. Right, I get it, I get it. I'm not saying you did offend anyone, but someone might get the wrong idea, and... I'm just trying to clarify you didn't mean it as a racial thing. Like, I get it, you're not a racist. Yeah. I get it, you're not racist or anything, but yeah. Just, be careful with it on stream. When I do Twitch streams, I might warn you. Yeah. It's alright, bro. Yeah, just kinda... I gotta keep that under wraps, though, otherwise, I can get in trouble on YouTube for that. Because of their whole, you know, they're sensitive about everything nowadays, but... That's why I like Twitch. I can get rid of those people who say it, and then Twitch does look at it, and if I did take proper measures on getting rid of it, then they don't really say anything about it. But yeah, anyway, if you're gonna head to bed, have a good night, man. Actually, I'm not that popular on YouTube, and plus I don't really stream much on it anymore ever since I started doing it on Twitch. At first I was doing Friday the 13th, but now I'm starting to do different games. I do The Last of Us, I do The Division. I didn't want to stream The Division 2 because apparently during the private beta, people were getting banned for streaming it. I'm not sure if that was true or not, but I didn't want to take the risk for me getting banned on Twitch, so... Yeah. Right, I know, I'm just kind of being extra cautious because you know how YouTube is. They always search, even the smallest channels nowadays, just to make sure there's nothing like that. And I've already gotten a copyright strike for something. Right. Like, I get that, but I already know I got copyright strikes already for listening to music, and I even put in the chat, well, even in the description of the video, that it was, I wasn't claiming the rights to the song, I was just using it for background. But they got a little antsed up about it. I know it's my fault, but that's why I swapped to Twitch. It's because I don't have to worry about it if I do play music. I just don't know how to edit videos together, that's the only thing, and also I don't have a laptop to do it, so I just kind of do just straight up stream. I don't do anything else, I just straight stream it, don't edit it, don't do anything with it. But anyway, if you're gonna head out, have a good night or morning, whatever it is for you. Or afternoon. Yeah, that's what I did put, though, and they still gave me a... They still gave me a copyright strike. I even announced that the song was by Kevin Gates, and yet I still got a copyright strike. The video was muted, and it was stupid because I really liked that video, and then they had to go on and do that. But anyway, if you're gonna head out, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I mean, it was my fault. I guess I didn't specify it enough, and I guess they just wanted to throw it. So anyway, if you're gonna head out, I might stream more later. I'll probably put my Twitch link in the description if you want to come follow it. I should be streaming later tonight. But, well, actually I might do it in the afternoon tonight, maybe. Depending on if my availability is well enough. Which I'm pretty sure it is, but I never know if friends are going to do surprise visits and shit. That's about the only thing. Alright. See you later, Manuel. And actually, I'm actually gonna put that link in the description real quick if I can edit it. Turn that down. Chat. Am I able to edit the description while it's still live? I wonder. Nope. Well, anyway, I better go get that link quick. I mean, I wish it were that simple, man. I don't know about that. I wouldn't know about that, to be honest. Yeah, I know. I don't have proper equipment to do it, though. I don't have a computer to really, like, cut and edit my videos. I wish I did, though, but if someone could, I mean, I'd be grateful. That'd be awesome. It'd be awesome to get someone to do that for me, but that's the thing. Most people, No, I don't. I'm still kind of like focusing more on my bills and stuff, but once I'm more settled in my apartment, then I might focus on that because I do have a pawn shop in my town. I know I'm broke. But I do have a pawn shop in my town. It's just I don't really have the time because I mostly work in the afternoons to go buy one, and plus I always focus on my bills more than other stuff. It's just every once in a while, like maybe I'll get lucky, have some money to spend, but it's not really that much. It's enough to maybe go out and treat myself to something nice, but never to go buy a laptop. Even at a pawn shop, cheap laptops are freaking expensive, bro. Especially in my town. We're a small town. We're only like 10,000, maybe 11,000 people, bro. So yeah, I think that is actually one of the safer ways, because if you get a bill of sale, at least you could trace it if they scam you. Because I notice a lot of people who go on Craigslist usually like try to scam or try and say, "Oh, I don't have it," and they accept the payment anyway. Which that's a bit ridiculous in my opinion, but I need to try and figure out my Twitch thing right now. Oh, true. That would actually be a lot better, but that's if they can, you know, that's if they're able to get to where I am, but I'm not gonna like say I can't make it to where they want to meet, but at the same time, you know, I kind of caution myself before meeting with people that are, well, complete strangers to me because I don't know them. Right. I mean, being aggressive with it, I don't know how much that'll help, but I mean, I'll try and take your word up on it, alright? I mean... But anyway, I don't want to keep holding you around much. Yeah, I know. It's just, there's some stuff from my past that, you know, I kind of have those issues where I don't trust people. Shit happens, and I'm putting it behind me, though. I'm putting it behind me. Trying to figure out how to do my link to my channel. Oh yeah, I probably have to... I'm stupid. But anyway, I'll let you get going, man. Have a good night. Yeah, I know. But anyway, man, I should probably let you get going, otherwise you're gonna be up really late, or I don't know, you might miss something. I'm not sure what time it is for you. I'm pretty sure you're in the North American peninsula, maybe. Well, not peninsula, but oh, okay. All right. But yeah, it's like really early morning for me. It's about 6. So, but that's because I can't sleep at night. Oh, okay. So you're just like waking up and stuff, and you're just wanting to go on.
Psychiatric disorder, cancer, coma, and death.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a good day at work, man. Oh, nice. I remember working those shifts. I kind of hated them for the most part.
Attention. The area beyond this point is extremely unsafe. Do not travel alone or unarmed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I do at home workouts, push-ups, sit-ups, CrossFit, you know. I mean, I used to go to a gym, but then, I mean, I kind of stopped because the gym was expensive. I didn't have much money to really keep paying it, even though I really just want to get an at-home workout set, but at my apartment it would be too hard to have that around. And plus, my fiance is probably gonna move in soon, so, and I only have a 1-bedroom apartment too, so it's not that big, not much space, and I mean, the way it is, I already have not that much stuff, and then, nice. Yeah, that would be a decent workout. But yeah, I do push-ups, inverted push-ups. So like, put your feet up on something and push up from the ground. That one's a really good one. I love doing that. And for cardio, I just sprint. I do sprints. I sprint straightaways, walk a straightaway, do another sprint, and it's in a block radius. But I also do longer distance runs as well. There was one morning I did 7 miles. That was oh nice. The gym in my town, they're a membership place. It's called Fitness Connection. I hate it because I would like to go to a gym where I wouldn't have to pay for a membership and just work out like I see all the time. Ah, nice. And but yeah, I like the idea of a gym that just supplies the gear to work out and just let people come in and work out, you know? You shouldn't have to spend money just to go work out, you know? It should be more of, hey, I get to work out for free, let's go. But if you're paying for a membership, memberships can be so stupid. Yeah, see, now that is more reasonable. Yeah, I can get that, and you know, I'm still trying to work my way to a job that pays better because right now I'm getting maybe $10 to $11 an hour. I found a job where I can work for 16 an hour. And I did the math, I would be making about 29 to 30 grand a year. That would be fucking amazing at the moment. But I still gotta go in and I gotta go in, get that all settled, and do my interview. And I know it's I believe it's like a mailing it's a, I don't know if you've heard about IWCO. Holy shit, that's really nice actually. But the place that I'm trying to apply to is IWCO. And oh, nice. I mean, if I really wanted to, I'm not trying to say, you know, anything about it, but I am currently in the National Guard, but I mean, I'm debating on if I should do full-time or not. I haven't really hit a bad spot in my life where I need, you know, to resort to being full-time military. But it's kind of one of those things. I enjoy being in the military. I just love it, but you know, there's ups and downs. Like most of the time when Oh, nice. I'm currently serving in the Army, actually. And I'm with the 851st Vertical Engineering Company. Oh, nice. That's a really good thing to have, because most days it's all about technical stuff, you know? And with you working network security, that fell in with your MOS. Oh, it's alright, man. But yeah, but yeah, network security, that fell within your, you know, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you did, and thank you for your service, man. 8 years? Damn. I'm about to do 8 years as well. I've already served 2. And I'm currently a specialist. And now I'm, well, I might do my NCO training in a few months, maybe almost a year from now, just so I can become a non-commissioned officer. But right now my unit's actually in a deployment because all my training, I didn't have all my training done before the thing, and they're all in Kuwait right now, and they'll be back in April sometime. Yep. I like the Army. I mean, my grandpa, he served in, well, no, we do have a reserved branch. Well, we have a reserved, you know, we have the Army, the National Guard, well, Army National Guard, and then we also have Reserve. And Reserve falls into the category of the National Guard, but they're just more of, they're the last ones to be sent in because they're in Reserve. But they still do a drill once a month, though. Which, I mean, that ain't too bad either. But, anyway, I like the Army. And, I mean, at times, our computers are fucking difficult. I hate it. I just wanted to see how my first enlistment went. I was debating on if I should go for active, but then I went to National Guard. My grandpa, he served in the Coast Guard. I figure, well, he went to the Coast Guard. I'll join the Army. Why not? Take a step up. And I'm the only one out of my generation of, you know, family to join the military. Other than, well, can't really say that. My aunt was in the military. And then, she was in the Army, I believe. And then, my cousin, he's actually serving in the Marines. Yeah, the Montgomery GI Bill? Yeah, I mean, that, I could do that, yeah. Well, yeah, oh yeah, of course. And then, I read that wrong, sorry. Also, we're able to do the Montgomery, yep. That's what I really want to do, though, is I do actually want to get the TRICARE, because currently I have not got medical insurance at the moment.
Attention all civilians.
Yeah, that, and then also what is it? Oh, if I do 20 years, then of course, you know, you're able to you're able to retire if you want. You get your full pension, you get the TRICARE, and you get all that. But I mean, I just wanted to see how this first enlistment goes. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh shit. Maybe I looked at that wrong. I don't know. I don't know if it's a pension or what. I don't know. I'm spacing. I've been up so long. I've been up since, oh Jesus, I can't remember. I think I started around 5 yesterday. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've only been in for 2 years. Maybe I read it wrong. I might have read the fine print wrong. It's just you get all that information crammed in your head so quick. So I don't know. I'll have to relook that up. Oh, okay. So I did have that right. Okay, I was spacing. I was like, wait. Okay, yeah, I've stayed up too long. I might need to go to bed in an hour or two, but yeah, you're able to retire if you want. You can, yeah, you get the pension, and then but most of the time you don't see people really quit after that 20-year mark. Oh, nice. Wow. He did both Navy and Army? Holy shit. That's awesome, man. That's someone who's dedicated to his country. He's a true patriot for doing 40 years? Damn. Was he officer or enlisted? Oh, he was a commissioned officer? Nice. Yeah, and I mean, if you're an officer, if you're a commissioned officer, you don't have a specified contract. So, yeah, damn, he did 20 years in the Navy and then went to the Army? Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. 40 years. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad to know that he took that extra step and went beyond the Call of Duty. That's awesome, man. 40 years. I know my grandpa did like 20 some odd years in the Coast Guard. I'm not sure if he was a commissioned officer or not. I'll have to ask him about that. I'll have to ask him about his military times. But yeah. Your grandpa, that's an awesome thing. And I thank you and your grandpa for their service, man. That's awesome. He went above and beyond for doing 40 years. He could have quit at 20 years and called it good. That's awesome, man. Damn. That's awesome, man. But yeah, your grandpa, he could have been done at 20 years, but he went above and beyond, man. That's awesome. Man, 40 years. That's hard to... Dedicated, man. That's awesome. And I know I'm kind of being crazy about the whole awesome thing, but truly, I thank your family for their service, man. Your grandpa did 40 years. Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah, man. I thank you and your family for their service. You did 8 years. Which, I mean, anybody who does service and does their complete contract... I mean, not all people can complete their contract due to, you know, if someone goes to a war zone and gets injured. I thank all those people who either get injured in the line of duty or complete their full term, or well, I mean, I'm not grateful that the people who get killed in action, because, you know, it's not a good thing to get killed because you have so much to live, but you gave your life for your country and the rights for the people. I have high and mad respect for those who go into battle knowing they're gonna die, or, you know, even not knowing, and they still give their life for their country, man. That's awesome. I love our armed forces. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a dangerous job, man. Especially messing with, like, nuclear reactors for those things, because they run on nuclear power. Yeah, those things are deadly. If something goes wrong, it could mean you and that building could be gone when you work on that. That's awesome. And I'm glad he actually got to make that, you know. That's awesome that it didn't backfire. It's awesome that he was able to complete that and did 40 years. That's awesome, man. Damn! He must have made that thing real good then. He made that engine so good that it fucking twisted the prop off. Nice. That's awesome. I bet they had a good old laugh about that. Oh yeah, that's right. Even if they can't do anything with it until that reactor's done because of. Yeah, I know, but at least you know. Well, I get it. It's a team effort and everything, but that's awesome. You're in your dad. Well, your dad's or oh Jesus, I am mixing my words. Your grandfather and his team. That's awesome, man. That's gotta. I bet they had a good old laugh about that. To be honest, the thing just twisted right off. It didn't even matter. They were just like, "Oh shit." Honestly, I've never seen anything like that happen before, but I mean, I've seen some stupid shit. That's awesome, man. But yeah, oh yeah, oh, I'm surprised the stream is still going. Usually my YouTube would just cut out by now. That's weird. Normally it would cut out at an hour, but I don't know, maybe there's something different. But yeah, man. Your grandpa did 40 years, man. That's yeah. I mean, one of the first places I went to a little bit before my graduation from basic training, since I went to Fort Benning, Georgia, is the National Infantry Museum. Oh man. That thing is amazing. If I could, I would move to Georgia and live there. But I actually like my unit, and you know, I can't wait to meet the rest of my unit because I never met the rest of them because my training still wasn't done yet by that time. And oh, yeah, they probably could, yeah.
Hostiles moving out of proximity. Contamination levels low
But
to acceptable levels.
But anyway, I might go to bed here actually because I am kind of tired and I might sleep for a few hours. But you know, I'm glad I met you and I thank you and your family for their service. Right? But I thank you and your family's service because your grandpa did 40 years. That's awesome. That's above the Call of Duty, man. He could have just done one contract and been done. He could have just been done. But he went above and beyond what most people would do. Most people just go for their 20 years and, you know, they're done. But then there's those people who go above and beyond. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Manuel's family is awesome, man. 40 years? Dang. I wish I'm... You're right. I can get that, but the main reason why I joined before I even made a decision really was because I came from a family where I wasn't disciplined. I was always getting into trouble. So at 17, I decided, fuck it, I'm going to join the military. And mostly because I wanted to get the discipline. After basic training, my views changed. And I wanted to, you know, I wanted to serve my country. And now, I'm currently looking at what I want to do for a career, actually. Because once I'm done with the military, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm looking into career options at the moment that persist to my MOS, and I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of crap for saying this for what my MOS is, but I'm a 12 kilo, which is a plumber. Yes, it's a trade that I love. I want to be a hands-on worker, but my company is about to become a construction company because we're about to merge with horizontal engineers. Right now, we're vertical engineers. Oh, wow. Yeah, I never went to JROTC. I wish I would have done that, but, like I said, I didn't get discipline at all. Whoops. I put my controller down for a second and that happened. But, I never had the discipline. I never even got to shoot a rifle at that time. So when I went into basic training, for the first time when I shot a rifle, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. I got to shoot a rifle. But other than that, I've never shot a weapon. I've only seen weapons, never shot them, never did anything with them, other than BB guns and airsoft and pellet guns. But those aren't actual weapons, you know? I mean, yes, pellet guns can do serious damage to people who aren't, you know, and even animals, if you shoot it at an animal, but that's a CO2 canister as well. But I shot a pellet gun. That was fun. And I saw it actually get stuck in a piece of wood. And, I mean, you know, that's a decent, you know, strike, but it went deep into that piece of wood. So if I would have hit someone with that... Right, I can get that. A lot of families from, well, I'm not trying to say they're old or anything, but the generation before me, yes, if you were in the military, you had stricter rules and everything. Excuse me from the table and all that. But since I never got raised like that, I decided to join the military because I figured that would be the only way I probably would never end up doing something stupid. And, I mean, yes, I could have got a charge with assault with deadly weapon at a younger age not to be, you know, saying it's a good thing to do that, but I was 14 and this guy was 18. He was beating on me. I pulled a knife and he grabbed me and I thought he was going to hurt me, so I hit him with the knife. I got him in the hand. It didn't go deep, but it was enough to cut him. Oh, wow. Dang. Man, that's intense. But, yeah, as I was saying, though, the whole knife incident got me into trouble. I could have gone to juvenile detention for that because it was assault with deadly weapon. And I was 14, he was 18. Yeah, and I don't get why I almost got a charge for assault with a deadly weapon when I was clearly defending myself. But I guess they might have twisted the story because they talked to the 18-year-old before me, so of course whatever he might have said and whatnot could have changed that whole idea for them. But when I told them I didn't mean to harm and I was defending myself, he was 18, and he shouldn't have been... Right? But I mean, I was stuck in a fence, though. I was in a fenced-in area. It was at this guy's place. I was hanging out with a couple of friends over at his place. He had a fenced-in area, but yet the cops think it happened outside of that fence, but it actually happened inside, and I tried to tell him that. So instead of, you know, them taking extreme measures against me, they didn't press charges. They were dropped. And, they ended up just confiscating the knife anyway. And since I was honest, that probably gave them leniency to just cut me off the hook. I gave them the knife. They still have it to this day. They didn't give me anything. They just kind of said, don't do it again. And I lost a few friends after that, actually, but I was able to hang out with them because I told them the whole story. And to this day, we're still good friends and stuff. But not that 18-year-old. He still lives in the town, though. I know him. But he's not 18 anymore. He's got to be at least like 24. Something like that, I think. But, yeah. I had no choice, really. And it wasn't that bad of a situation. I know I could have just... Right. I know. But... I mean, yes, I shouldn't have pulled that knife, but it happened. Shit happens, you know, and can't really stop it from happening. But anyway, also I gotta post that link. I remember I had the link to my thing. If you want to just copy that and paste that for when... Well, that's just to my profile, but when I start streaming later on Twitch, you can pop over on there. Yeah, exactly. And I think they kind of took that into the account as well. But also I think the big part that played into this was the family didn't press charges on me for using a knife. So, I mean, I'm grateful they didn't press charges, but I'm not proud of what I did. And I did eventually go and apologize for it, but it's all up to him if he forgives me or not. But, I mean... What happened happened. I couldn't stop it when I got cornered. I get it. I shouldn't feel guilty, but I was raised by my mom. My dad never was around, so that's where I never really got my discipline either. My mom raised me, and if my dad were there, he probably would have been more strict with me. Right, I can understand that, you know, but yeah, and exactly, and then there's that age difference too. He's 18. I don't know if he's been in fights to the point where he's made the person like get knocked out, bloodied on the floor, and all that. So, you know, there's that risk of not knowing. So I didn't really want to take that chance either.
Entering a safe area.
But, I mean, legit, it's, I know I shouldn't really, like, I shouldn't show that, hey, I'm in the wrong for defending myself, but, you know, I was raised by my mom. You know, I kind of have a soft side, but some people betray that, and I see it real quick because I'm cautious like that, you know? But, with everything that goes on, it's just kind of, like, I'm not trying to say I'm in the wrong or... Yeah, that's because, I mean, that's assault, and even if it is a family member, the police see it as assault. And, you know, it's... The law looks at things differently when it comes to... Yeah, and I will admit, I have no tolerance for people who are drunk, because I got shoved by someone who was drunk, and I just didn't have it. I turned to a wall and punched right in front of their face, but not right at them. The wall was right next to them. I turned. My fist went right past their face into the wall. I hit it 3 times. Luckily, it was a stud. Didn't break the wall. I didn't do any damage. I just had a hurting hand that day. And, I mean... I'm not proud of it, but also, you know, I'm not gonna let someone who's drunk push me around, you know. That's not right. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Like, it's your house, you know. He's not gonna... He shouldn't even be drinking and trying to cause problems, especially with his own son, you know. That's not right. It should never be done either. Wow. Yeah, I don't doubt it, man. Like, I wouldn't approve of anything like that either. Yeah, I get it. I mean, when my mom started bringing guys over that weren't my dad, it was weird and I didn't like it. But I mean, this one guy now that she's with, he's an awesome guy. I have nothing against him, but I mean, there's still issues that have gone on when he lived with us, so I kind of have trust issues with everything. And then plus I never really trust my mom either, though, at all, because there's some bad history with me and my mom at times, and then other times it's all right. But it's just more of, now since I'm grown up and everything, I see everything differently from what my parent might see it as. And that's the thing. I think she's not ready to have her last child, which was me, moving out and such, because yeah, I can get that. I get that. But yeah, I've gotten into a few fights myself, minor stuff. But never anything extreme. I mean, when I was younger, I could have had my neck broke because some kid, when me and him got into a fight, at first I was on top of him hitting him, and then next thing I know, he overpowered me, threw me to the ground. I was on my stomach. He started jumping on my neck. Luckily, nothing broke, surprisingly. But I had some bad bruises, I'll say that.
Incoming supply drops. Coordinates uploaded.
Damn. That's kind of fucked, bro. Oh. Damn, bro.
You need to look at this.
Yeah.
Your loss if you don't check this out.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, bro.
You need to look at this.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Oh, shit. Yeah, they don't take too kindly to that kind of stuff in the NFL.
You think the dark zone's a joke?
Oops.
You need to look at this.
Alright, man. Have a good night, bro. Yeah, I was trying to get you up and out just because, you know, you said you had to go do your thing, so I was like, alright, bro. But anyway, yeah, have a good day, man. Have a good day. Nice meeting you. Thanks, man.
Be advised, all remaining supply drops will expire in 30 seconds.
Hey, get over here before someone notices you.
Warning, supply drops have expired.
I don't run Deadeye. Well, anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna cut the video here. But, yeah, I mean, that guy's awesome. Like I said, I thank him and his family for their service, because his grandpa did above and beyond what we would call the, of course, it's game title, Call of Duty. And he did 40 years. That's insane, man. Props to his grandpa for doing that, and that is really awesome. That is awesome that his grandpa did 40 years. 20 years in the Navy, and then 20 years in the Army. And I mean, I don't have anything against any of the other branches. None of them are harder than the other. Yes, some of them might seem like it just because of their basic training, or maybe BMT, whatever they want to call it. But I was with, I was on an Air Force base for my training after I was done with basic training, because this was the only place where my MOS could go. We were at Shepherd Air Force Base, Texas, and honestly, I had a great time, because even though, yes, we were just like always making fun of each other's branches, we all don't mean it, because you both are brothers in arms or sisters in arms, and you know, it's all fun and games. We might talk shit about each other's branch, saying who's better, but none of them are better than the other. So if you're ever thinking of joining whatever branch of the military, whether it be Coast Guard, Navy, Marines, Army, or, you know, National Guard, well, these are just the, those were all the branches, but here's the components: National Guard, Reserves, and I mean, honestly, do what you want to do, because honestly, it don't matter what branch you serve in. Honestly, you would have a great time trying to make friends in the armed forces, rather than trying to find friends who are just out on the street, you know. Or, well, I'm not trying to use that as an example, but some of those friends that you make in the military, they will be family. They won't just be your friend. They're gonna be family. And that's important, because when I went through a rough time, I did have a few battle buddies from basic training, and I let them know what was going on, why I was having some issues, and you know, they were there. They are family to me. To me, they are my family. And yeah, we might not be near each other or anything like that, but if you reach out to your friends, that's a good thing. You don't have to, you know, think, oh, well, they won't care about my situation. Everybody cares about anybody's situation. Whether it's a little thing that you got mixed up in and you're not proud of it. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you're wanting to join the military, look into it before you join. Figure out what best suits you and what you'd feel comfortable doing. Like, if you want to be a Marine, that's awesome. Be a Marine. I have a cousin who's in the Marines. My aunt served in the Army. My grandpa served in the Army. My other grandpa served in the well, not National Guard, Coast Guard. And, you know, they're proud of their service. And right now, me and my cousin are the only ones who are serving. And that's awesome. I enjoy it, but anyway. I'm gonna get going because these guys are rogue.
Entering dog zone. Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
Ooh, Predator mark. I love it. Alright, well anyway guys, this will be the end of the video, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.